Have you ever gotten up from sitting down and quickly felt lightheaded? Or have you ever felt super cold when the room is at a normal temperature? I know that may sound like you have the flu or a cold or something else, but it could just be that you're anemic. I thought I was. I had symptoms like that before, but it was just an hormonal change going on. It was scary. Anemia is a condition in which you lack enough healthy red blood cells to carry adequate oxygen to your body's tissues. Anemia can also be known as having hemoglobin constantly low hemoglobin, globin, constantly feeling weak and tired. As reported by the National Health and Lung and Blood Institute, there are different types of anemia. There is aplastic anemia, when your body stops producing enough new blood cells. There's iron deficiency anemia, most common type, when there is an insufficient amount of iron in your blood. And this would require treatment. There's sickle cell anemia, an inherited blood cell disorder. And here are a normal red blood cell. And then here is a sickle-shaped red blood cell. It's shaped like the moon or a crescent moon. And this is how it should be. So you would be diagnosed with sickle cell anemia, and this would be how your blood cell would be looking, abnormal as compared to normal here. So here we also show production of red blood cell being normal as compared to an anemic blood cell flow that's abnormal. So you have lots of blood cells here, red blood cells, and not so much here. So in this picture, it's showing less blood cells, and this would considered an anemic person's hand as compared to a normal blood cells person hand. So we'll talk about the symptoms of or causes of anemia as reported by the Mayo Clinic professional researcher staff, because there are many types of symptoms and they vary. It depends on how long a person is experiencing those symptoms or is anemic. There are people would feel fatigue, some kind of weakness, lightheadedness, constantly feeling cold sometimes when they're in a room setting that's warm, shortness of breath sometimes, headaches, and so on. So I will show this picture of what I pulled. And here it is. It's this picture of someone just sitting on the couch, not feeling well, and it's showing that she has the symptoms of what I described. Lightheadedness, she's feeling cold, and she's having some headaches, and she needs to be treated by a doctor. Those are some of the symptoms. And to prevent these symptoms, you'd have to, see a doctor, as reported by the Mayo Clinic professionals. Because if it's hereditary, it's a certain kind of treatment that you would have to maintain to avoid being sick all the time. And also, they're suggesting, if you're changing your diet by eating better food rich in iron, or your doctor might want you to take supplements or whatever medication is necessary to get you in a healthy space. Eat a lot of green vegetables, beans, lentils, spinach, dry fruits, fresh fruits, and so on, to be in a good space and to be getting better and not always feeling weak and sick and fatigued. So those are some of the suggestions they made as I did my research through professional staff from like the Mayo Clinic and also National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute. And here are some of the foods rich in iron. This is, you have leafy greens and fish, broccoli, and so on, meats. Then you have to take the supplements that the doctor would recommend. Iron-rich foods that can get you better and get you on track of being healthy. Always consult with your doctor. This is just information that I've found and researched on my own and wanted to share. Thank you, and I hope this was information that's needed, because I learned through my experience, and thank you for listening.